And so today, that's what we're going to be doing a little bit about, is about doodling. The little stars, the swirls, the hearts, the shapes that you're probably already doing. And there's just so much significant research that supports that this reduces your cortisol, your stress hormone, just by doing it a little bit every day. And it helps you regulate your mood. It is actually activating the reward pathways in your brain. They have a lot of science now that's really backing that. And then it's just supporting that mindfulness practice because, you know, who doesn't need a little support with just unhooking yourself from your thoughts from the day to day? So we are going to lead you through some doodle activities. That's what we're going to do today.
So you will need some paper and something to draw with. And if you have something that has color, that's great. So I have some just regular markers. I have also some watercolor markers. Those are kind of fun. And then just like a black pen, but any drawing tool is fine. And so the first one that we're going to do, we're calling it the name doodle, because what we have found in our practice is that sometimes it's just hard to get started. And so when we are faced with like a blank piece of paper, you know, we kind of get a little overwhelmed. Draw whatever you want becomes not fun, it becomes stressful. And so what we found is just starting with something that you know, like your name. So you can write your name, and I think Amber's going to demonstrate for you. Can you see Amber? Okay. So we're just going to start by writing your name, and you can write it big, small. You could write your nickname. You could write, you know, your last name, your pet's name. It doesn't matter. And then you're just going to decorate it with little doodles, things that represent you. So we'll spend just a couple minutes doing that.
We always say things you like, things you don't like. This one will probably bring you back to, say, I don't know, 5th grade.
Yeah. You can do cursive, you could do bubble letters, block letters. All right, let's take about 1 more minute and then we're going to move on to the next one. If you're not done, that's okay. You can continue working on it when we do the other doodles if you want, or not. It's totally up to you. We're big proponents of doodling while other people are talking.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing, memory recall.
Yes.
There's a study from 2011 found that doodling can lead to a 29% increase in recall ability. Hey, I need it.
Yes, me too.
For sure. Okay. Okay, so the next doodle
You want me to demonstrate this one, Amber, while you're talking about it?
Oh, sure. So the double doodle is bilateral stimulation for the left and the right side of your brain. So essentially the double doodle is doodling with both hands, the left and the right side. And it supports bilateral stimulation of both sides of your brain. So yeah, we can spotlight Jessica. She's demonstrating it. So yeah, it's just really just grabbing two mark making tools and moving them on the page and seeing how it feels and activating the left and the right and just kind of having fun with it, really. Just doodling and seeing what happens. You can go really slow. You can take a moment to connect your movement to your breath. Kind of crossing over is fun sometimes. Experiment with going fast and then going slow. We often tell our students to see if you can give yourself a challenge. Can you draw something with the right and the left? Jessica is attempting a star. What is it?
I was trying to do a little cat, maybe.
And I'll just be quiet now for a moment. And when you're done, you can add some other colors into it as well. That sometimes feels good, but we'll give you just like another couple of minutes just to see, experiment with this and see how it feels.
Okay. So now we are going to talk about we call it the neurodoodle because this one kind of looks like neurons. So, and another part of your brain, obviously. And so this doodle is really about repetition and predictability because we know through trauma-informed practice and lots of different research on the brain that our brains really like predictability to know what's going to happen next. And so this doodle sort of mimics that process. So what you'll do is you are going to find a blank piece of paper and you'll put a dot in the middle of your page. So put a dot in the middle of your page, and then you're going to make long curved lines from the dot to the outer edge of your paper. And you'll do that the whole way around. And then the next step is you're going to connect those long curved lines with shorter, smaller curved lines. So you can look at the example or you can look at Amber, but you're connecting those long lines with smaller curved lines. And you're just repeating that over and over again. So this is a really great doodle, again, to really bring down the energy in yourself or in your classroom. A lot of these doodles, again, they have different functions, and this one is really good for supporting regulation. We talk to the kids and we say, do you have a sibling, a younger sibling? Do they watch the same show over and over again? Do they listen to the same song over and over again? And all the kids say, yeah, it's so annoying. And we say, yeah, I know it's annoying, but they're not doing it to be annoying. They're doing it because it feels good. It feels good to know what to expect next. That's why your teachers put the schedule up for you. And so this is a tool for you to use if maybe you're feeling like you need to calm your body. And you can use different colors. Amber is using different colors. You can use just one color. So we'll just spend a couple minutes here and just allow yourself to just go really slow can add the lines. If you're done with the lines, you can add some color. All right, so we'll take maybe 1 more minute. All right, so let's find a place to pause and then we're gonna move on to our last doodle.
It always amazes me. It just always feels so good.
Have some other resources. Maybe Amber, you can explain the others, but the one on the bottom right corner, there's all sorts of Instagram and TikTok profiles that have doodle starters. And so I like this one, Carrie Doodles, because there's a lot of regulatory doodles that she'll post, and they're really accessible, very accessible for, a lot of different artistic skill levels. And
Mm.
she also has baby goats that she'll post too. So that's also an added bonus.